the important thing to me is really and truly that I have influenced and touched young lives permanently.
These kids mean so much to her, and I don't even think that was her thing. I think she was trying to do something for the parents, at the beginning from what I'm told, but then it turned out to be more about, she has an attachment to kids.
While Georgetown Hill was founded in 1980, it's important to understand that it was an outgrowth of trends set in motion decades before. The wisdom sounds simple now, but back then it wasn't. We learned that children can thrive in educational environments long before kindergarten. So in 1980, seeing the problem and the opportunity, Ellen rented unused classroom space at Georgetown Hill Elementary School on Seven Locks Road in Potomac, Maryland. That's where our name comes from. While Georgetown Hill Elementary would soon close, Ellen's Georgetown Hill would retain that name as a reminder of where we came from and why. By the early 1990s, Ellen was able to form an unprecedented partnership with Montgomery County Public Schools, where she negotiated a long-term land lease on public school land in Potomac, Maryland. Part of the partnership was state government, where for the first time ever, we received a bond bill, basically a state grant to help us get started. We also got to participate in a guaranteed loan program that had never been used before for this purpose. A private developer called NAEYC gave us very favorable terms beyond our creditworthiness because he believed in the project and the vision of Ellen. And dozens of families came forward who believed in us and advanced the cash, the equity that we needed to actually complete a deal. All this came together to build our first building and what we sometimes call our mother school on Bells Mill Road in 1994. Growth ensued, first as we filled our school, and next expanding to meet demand for great schools for young children in Rockville, in Darnestown, in Montgomery Village, in North Potomac, and even at federal agency centers, U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission and U.S. Department of Agriculture. We now have more than 150 employees. We get to work with over 600 children per year, and we've been consistently laying foundations in them for great success in the country's leading public schools and some of its most highly regarded private schools.
Ms. Cromwell has a special place in my heart. To see this lady build this program of not just one, but all of them have the same function in them, which is I don't know, maybe it's unheard of, I'm thinking.
You've touched so many lives, Ellen, not just children, but staff. You have really impacted so many people that, I just can't imagine a world without an Ellen Cromwell in it.
I know that when they leave myself and people like Linda and Ann, that they're ready to step out into that world, that they'll be able to reason, to think, to solve problems, to feel good about themselves. So that part of my job, just seeing the pleasure on the faces of parents and seeing children do their best and be happy. I love to see happy children.
What greater gift is there than knowing that these people have entrusted us with their most precious possession, these children, and that they keep coming back and coming back.